Welcome back to your go-to where we dissect the biggest scandals shaking up the beauty industry and beyond. If you think you've seen drama before, buckle up, because today's investigation will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about celebrity skincare and the power of social media in shaping brand fortunes. What happens when a celebrity-backed beauty brand promises you glass skin, but delivers a public relations disaster instead? Let's dive into the full story behind the Rhode by Hailey Bieber controversy, the customer revolt at Sephora, and the silent implosion threatening to take down one of the most hyped skincare launches in recent memory. When Hailey Bieber launched Rhode, the world was watching, backed by her A-list status, a carefully curated Instagram aesthetic, and a marketing machine fueled by influencer partnerships. Rhode quickly became one of the most anticipated beauty brands of the year. The promise was simple, minimalist, effective skincare designed for all skin types, with a focus on barrier support and that signature glazed donut glow. The hype was real, the waiting lists were long, and the products flew off Sephora's shelves. But as the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. Within weeks of Rhode's highly publicized launch, the excitement began to sour. Social media platforms, once filled with glowing reviews from influencers and sponsored posts, started to flood with a very different narrative. Real customers who spent their own money on Rhode products were posting videos and photos showing red, inflamed, and irritated skin. The hashtag #RODefail began trending as people shared their stories of allergic reactions, painful breakouts, and disappointment. The scenes at Sephora stores across the country turned from celebratory to chaotic. Imagine lines of frustrated customers, clutching their Rhode Barrier Restore Cream or glazing milk, confronting confused sales associates, and demanding refunds. For many, the products had triggered severe reactions within hours of use. Itchy bumps, swollen cheeks, and rashes that sent them straight to dermatologists. One customer, a college student, described saving for weeks to buy Rhode starter kit, only to end up with a face so inflamed she was embarrassed to go to class. Another, a mother of two, filmed herself in tears, showing her swollen eyelids and pleading with the brand to address what was happening. As more stories surfaced, the internet did what it does best: collective research and investigation. Beauty enthusiasts and professional dermatologists alike began dissecting Rhode's ingredient lists. The main culprit, according to many, was a compound called coconut alkanes, a substance known to clog pores and trigger breakouts in sensitive skin. But coconut alkanes weren't the only concern. Other ingredients came under fire for being potentially irritating, especially when combined. Some customers pointed out that Rhode's marketing avoided clear warnings about possible side effects, and that the brand for all skin types messaging was dangerously misleading. The lack of transparency became a rallying cry. Why weren't customers told about the risks? Why did the brand's official channels continue to post glossy ad campaigns, ignoring the mounting complaints and photographic evidence of product-induced skin disasters? Perhaps the most shocking element of the entire scandal was the brand's response, or more accurately, the lack thereof. As customer posts went viral, Rhode's official social media accounts carried on as if nothing had happened. Not a single statement acknowledging the backlash. No apology, no explanation, no promises to investigate or reformulate. This radio silence only fanned the flames. Customers felt ignored, betrayed, and dismissed by a company they trusted. The disconnect between real users' experiences and the brand's curated image couldn't be more stark. Meanwhile, Sephora, caught in the crossfire, began quietly processing returns and fielding questions from anxious shoppers. Employees reportedly received little guidance from corporate, leaving them to deal with angry customers alone. The Rhode scandal is a case study in the risks of influencer-driven marketing. The brand's initial reputation was built on glowing endorsements from celebrities and top-tier beauty influencers, many of whom received free products or were paid for their reviews. Yet, when the truly independent customer base started sharing their honest feedback, the narrative changed overnight. This credibility gap exposed a fundamental flaw in the influencer economy. When paid partnerships overshadow real user experiences, trust can evaporate in an instant. Rhode's failure to listen to or even acknowledge its real customers only deepened the rift. The cost of processing hundreds, if not thousands, of returns is significant, but the real price is reputational. Sephora, known for its strict product vetting, now face tough questions from shoppers about how such problematic items ended up on their shelves. Some customers swore off both Rhode and Sephora entirely, vowing never to risk their skin or their money again. For young women and teens, who often save up for months to afford luxury beauty products, the sense of betrayal ran deep. They weren't just losing money. They were losing confidence, trust, and in some cases, their self-esteem. Dermatologists began speaking out, warning that even gentle skincare products can cause unexpected reactions. They pointed to the importance of patch testing and gradual introduction, steps rarely emphasized in Rhode's marketing or instructions. Some experts speculated that Rhode's formulations, while trendy and packed with buzzworthy ingredients, lack sufficient clinical testing across diverse skin types. Others questioned whether the pressure to launch quickly, fueled by social media hype, led to shortcuts in product development. The consensus? Beauty brands must do more than chase trends or celebrity endorsements. Rigorous testing, transparent communication, and a commitment to customer safety are non-negotiable. With the controversy showing no signs of dying down, consumer advocacy groups have begun calling for investigations into Rhode's products and marketing claims. While the FDA doesn't pre-approve cosmetics, it can intervene if enough reports of harm surface. Competitors are watching closely, learning from Rhode mistakes and doubling down on authenticity, transparency, and crisis communication. The lesson is clear. In today's hyperconnected world, brands must be ready to respond quickly and honestly to customer concerns, or risk losing everything. Rumors began swirling that Sephora, under mounting pressure, was considering pulling Rhode products entirely. While the brand hasn't issued an official statement, some stores reportedly stopped restocking Rhode items and quietly removed display units. If Sephora severs ties with Rhode, the impact could be catastrophic for the fledgling brand. Losing such a major retail partner would signal a lack of confidence and could be the final nail in the coffin for Rhode's reputation. Hailey Bieber's name was supposed to be Rhode's biggest asset. Instead, it's become a lightning rod for criticism. Fans who once felt a personal connection now feel deceived, their loyalty shattered by Rhode's silence and apparent disregard for their well-being. The scandal also raises broader questions about celebrity entrepreneurship. Does fame excuse a lack of responsibility? Or should public figures be held to even higher standards when profiting from products that directly impact people's health and confidence? Rhode's implosion is more than just a headline. It's a turning point for the entire beauty industry. Customers are demanding transparency, authenticity, and accountability. They want real reviews from real people, not just influencer hype. Brands that ignore this shift do so at their peril. The days of hiding behind carefully crafted social media images are over. Today's consumers are empowered, informed, and unafraid to speak out. For Rhode and others, the message is clear. Customer safety and trust must come before marketing buzz. As the dust settles, the question remains, can Rhode and Hailey Bieber salvage their brand? It's possible, but only with a radical change in approach. That means issuing a real apology, recalling problematic products, investing in better testing, and opening an honest dialogue with customers. Brands that have survived similar crises did so by putting consumers first, not hiding behind silence or PR spin. The world is watching to see if Rhode will take responsibility and do the right thing, or fade into obscurity as yet another cautionary tale of influencer excess. Let this be a lesson to every beauty brand. The customer voice is now more powerful than any celebrity endorsement. In an era where information spreads at lightning speed, transparency and accountability are the only viable paths forward. If you found this investigation eye-opening, subscribe for more exclusive deep dives into the world of beauty, celebrity, and pop culture. We'll keep you ahead of the trends and expose the truths that others won't touch. Stay tuned, stay skeptical, and remember, real beauty starts with honesty. Have you or someone you know experienced issues with Rhode products? What do you think brands should do to earn back customer trust? Share your story in the comments below.